Okay, so we're going to talk about how to get to your residential sales statistics and why that's important. So basically what you want to do is you want to go ahead and go on to your multiple listing service screen, the dashboard. You'll see up at the upper in the MLS links, you'll see where at the top where it says residential sales statistics, okay? And so let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Residential sales statistics, all right? You can go ahead and click that. It opens up a new window. It'll tell you the latest statistics for the year, back in the years and the months that went by, plus the last month. So in this case, it's February. All right. Once it pulls it up, what it does is just the main page right here just kind of tells you the summary of everything that's happened. Like the average sales price increased, blah, blah, blah. How many sales there were, blah, blah, blah. All right. But the most important page is probably right here, the trend indicator page. All right, this trend indicator page will tell you a lot about what's going on. So, for example, if you look down in the lower left-hand corner right here, okay, you'll see how it says. Let me zoom that up a little bit for you. All right, you'll see how it says that the average home sales volume 167 billion 639 whatever. That's not all that important. But what is important, it says in February of 12 there was 1,019 homes that sold, but if you compare that to last year, there was only 879 homes that sold, which tells you that there was a 15% increase, almost 16% increase of homes that are sold in the month of February. Okay, if you look at the ones that are under contract, 2,618 homes went under contract. Last year there was 2,272, again 15%. Okay. Active listings, 4,560 homes versus 6,947. That means basically a decrease of 34% of homes that are active on the market, all right, and fewer homes by 27% coming on the market. So basically what that tells us is that there are more homes that are selling, okay, so we see that here by 16%, more homes that have actually closed. There are more homes that are going under contract by about 15%, again, that same amount. There are fewer homes to choose from, all right? So that's a decrease of 35%, and fewer homes coming on the market. So this is a really good time for a buyer, or even a seller in this respect, because there's less to choose from. More competition obviously means their prices go up a little bit. That helps them out. Now, if you look over here in the financing section, you'll see where it talks about the financing. There was 209 FHA sales, 306 conventionals, but look at this, 397 cash sales in the month of February. That's the fourth straight month that there's been more cash sales than there has been anything else. And what that indicates is that there are more investors jumping into the game than there was this time last year. Okay, as far as prices. Are concerned, you can see that the prices here, it says how many active homes are for sale, how many contingent, how many CAPA, how many pending, inventory, total sold, blah, 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 right? You're seeing that right here, all right, 121 and 101, you're seeing that there are more sales in this price range, 100,000 to 119, right? This price range right there. Oops. Well, anyway, 100 to 119 and 120 to 139. So 100 to 140,000 is the prime range right now where most of the sales are being made. All right, and you can see the areas that they're mostly in. These sales, most of the homes are being sold in the northwest, then in the central part of town, and then the southeast part of town. Okay, those are the biggest areas of town that are geographically the largest, so it would make sense that they would have more sold units per area, but that'll kind of give you an idea of what you're talking about there. Okay, so that's how you go ahead and get to the statistics. There's a lot of other statistics that you can find here, but by and large, zip codes, it'll tell you. This is probably the other thing I would probably want to point out is that in the zip code, this is page 3, it breaks down by zip code the percentage of sales, okay, the absorption rate relative to the actual sales ratio. Sales ratio here In 85730, for example, we see that 44% of the homes in 85730 have sold. All right. In 85741, half the homes sell. 85756, 66% of the homes sell. 85757, 58% sell. Whereas if you're in, let's say, 85710, only 33% sell. So if you get a listing in 85741, 57, 56, or 41, you can see that your odds of getting a sale are a lot bigger. So, that'll kind of tell you where you need to focus in on your efforts. Doesn't mean you want to ignore, 85710. It just says that you want to spend more time, let's say in 85706, which has 50% sales, as opposed to 85710, which has 33%. So those are the hot zones that you want to pay attention to. So anyway, hope this has been of value to you. If it has, great, then use it and make some money. Take care.